It's your boy DJ Prophet Bird.
DJ Tenorman.
DJ Sparks. DJ Theka.
And you tuned in to the Uncuffed playlist.
Uncuffed playlist.
Coming from Solano State Prison.
It's a production of KLW.
KLW 91.7 FM.
Know what I'm talking about?
You are listening to the Uncuffed playlist, coming at you from Solano State Prison. You can find us on KALW 91.7 FM, or you can find us on YouTube. This is your DJ Focus, and today I'm going to be bringing you an hour of music, telling you a couple of stories that go with it, all about education that counts. See, when I was growing up, I grew up in a small city by the name of Marin City, California to be exact, about 5 minutes from the Golden Gate Bridge, right across from San Francisco. Small city located on the water of the Bay Area. Growing up, I learned a lot of different things from a lot of different people. I had a lot of interesting characters in my life, from family members to close friends to loved ones. It was all different types of people that I grew up around, that I picked something up from. So today, I wanted to speak on education that counts, because for me, education has always been an important aspect of my life. My mother always used to instill the importance of education into me and my younger sister by making sure that we went to school on time, not missing any days, always doing our homework, completing class projects, stuff like that. Growing up, I was always a pretty good student, from elementary school to middle school, all the way up until high school. You know, I did pretty well, played sports, had a good school experience. But there's so much more that I learned from the people around me, and not to discount formal education because it still plays an important part of my life. But I just want to highlight the importance of education and experience that I got from life. Part of education is learning how to make decisions and learn how to make choices. For me, being young at the time, I didn't always make the best decisions, which led me into the position that I am right now, locked behind these bars. You know, this was one of my biggest lessons in life, but looking back and looking at all the things that led up to this point, I want to highlight a couple of stories, good and bad, some that might make you laugh, some that might make you cry, you know, over this next hour that we have. But being in the situation that I am now, currently incarcerated, I'm starting to realize that with the proper education and training, there are a lot of opportunities that are opening up for me. You know, there are a lot of things that I can do besides committing crime and getting into trouble, disappointing my family. You know, it hurts having to call them and listen to them cry over the phone. You know, if I can get an answer. You know, it hurts even more trying to call people that ain't answering the phone. And one of the biggest lessons I learned was that the people that care for you, people that love you, you know, they're gonna be there for you at your lowest point. Even though they're there for you, you know, like my family's been there for me, I know my actions still affect them. You know, there's a lot of people in my life that I haven't spoken to in years and lost contact with because they're not answering that phone. Which is why the first song coming up on my playlist is by the new up-and-coming artist out of Florida, Hot Boy. These Walls Could Talk. I chose this song because it definitely highlights how I wish I would have made better educated decisions, and because I didn't, I ended up in the situation I am in now. So let's get into it. You're listening again right here on the Uncuffed playlist.